How was that?
That's right. I'll give it.
You got the best woo. No?
It works.
What do you guys think? I think
Yeah.
Dave does it better. He's a little more freelance, a little looser expression. I don't know.
I can control my woo better.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, mine tapers quickly. It's 32 years of cigarettes that did that to me. I quit 2 years ago, but still. Anyway. Man, it's hot, and have I got the perfect drink for you guys? So, it's called the White Linen, and I discovered it actually at a local establishment here in Klamath Falls called the Pikey, a little Irish pub bar of all places. But this is the White Linen, and it's a gin drink. And I am going to go ahead and get started with it. Maybe, so it's...
we didn't stick on the brown stuff that much, though.
No, we didn't.
Well.
We need to revisit some of those little summer drinks that we did last year.
Yeah.
This year, but...
I could do a tea again. That's
Do what?
a Kentucky tea.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and you never walked away from the jelly roll. That's been a ritual for you ever since.
Yes. That was a good find.
That was real good. The paper plane's not bad. It just one of them ingredients is not happy, or my stomach is not happy with one of those ingredients. So anyway,
I don't think I've had this one yet.
Well,
I'm excited.
I needed another bottle of gin. And I know the last time I had Empress, I was impressed.
Impressed
See what I did there? So, sorry. Anyway, so this is gin, and I did pick up it's a cucumber. So the ingredients in this, and it's self-explanatory, but the gin is a cucumber and lemon gin by Empress. Lemon juice, simple syrup, Saint Germain, which is a elderberry liqueur. Kind of an interesting taste. Some cucumber slices, and then it's all topped off with some soda water, which when I cracked that open in the kitchen, it acted like a 3-year-old, just shook it for about an hour, and it sprayed everywhere. So the wife will be happy when she gets home. She's got a freshly mopped kitchen.
Well, and at least it wasn't, Coke or something sugary.
It's still sticky, though.
Well, okay.
I thought I was going to get away with just wiping it up with a towel, and 5 minutes later, I was across the kitchen floor. So it got mopped. You're welcome, honey.
You didn't see anything. Oh.
So I'm going to follow the recipe except for the gin. And I am going to, calls for 1.5 ounces of gin. I pre-gamed a little bit, and 1.5 ounces just didn't quite cut it. So I'm going to go with 2 ounces per serving. So this will be a 4-ouncer.
Alrighty.
You'll be okay.
And I've had, so we were at dinner last week, this week, whatever. I've had a little bit of this thing, and he was quite impressed by it. So I am excited to try.
All right. Kind of even prepared today. I got paper towels and stuff out. Yeah, Empress Gin, if you haven't had it, so this is second go with it. Different flavor profile. I had the indigo first, which was the purplish blue.
Mm-hmm. That was good.
Fantastic. So yeah, this one so far so good. I was pretty impressed with it on the pre-gamer side. So it calls for 1 ounce of lemon juice per. So I'll give it 2 ounces.
That much, huh?
That's what it calls for, yeah.
I trust you. That's it's just a little splash usually, but
right. I kind of suspect that the cucumber might absorb a little of that flavor. I'm not sure.
That darn cucumber.
Right. Calling for 1/2 ounce of simple syrup per. Gotta give a shout out to my buddy Mike Swanson for kicking down the really cool apothecary style. I like that word. Apothecary style bottle. He gave that to me a while ago, and it's awesome for simple syrup. The only thing is you have to wash the stopper after pretty much every use. Otherwise, it bonds.
That's a
in
good idea
there
anyway.
like crazy glue. Yeah, you know what? Nobody likes a dirty stopper. All right, and then that's the Saint Germain. Yeah, elderberry. And every time I hear the word elderberry, think about it, whatever. We got any Monty Python fans out there? Because I think it was the search for the Holy Grail. Somebody's father smelled of elderberries, if I remember right.
Yeah, that's not really a. Yeah, it's right in the middle of a good scent and a kind of a. Yeah,
It's unique. Yeah, it's, the flavor is kind of straight up. The flavor kind of is also.
I know it's elderberry, but you remember the little scratch or the sniff markers?
Yeah.
It almost smells like the blueberry marker.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad. I sniffed many a marker. Anyway.
No comment.
Right? I'm still here. I'm fine.
Right. Everything's fine. So it says like 3 slices of cucumber. I did 4, and then I sliced those in half. Way the flavor can permeate a little bit more through there.
Oh, in you got those in there?
In here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's
the one recipe said muddle.
yeah, it's somewhat muddling, I guess.
The other recipe, and there was no muddled cucumber in the one that I had at the restaurant.
Right.
So
Unless it was
pretty
strained.
sure they served it the way I'm making it. But that was my glass earlier.
Nothing wrong with the establishment, but it would amaze me if they actually strained the muddled cucumber. If that
Right. Well, and it says to double strain it, even making it like this. That might be a little on the heavy side, but we still have to squeeze in some of this. Give it a little sparkle. Forgot a stir thing again. I'm just going to make room. Would you like me to bubble that for you?
I mean, no, but sure. You could do. I'll try.
Sir. Sir.
Ooh.
All right, and so there you go. That is the white linen.
That is awfully pretty. Let me get.
And if it's a 90-plus degree day like today, I'll tell you what, that is a delicious beverage. Even with me going extra on the gin, you really just don't pick up a whole lot of the. It's what I was after by adding a half ounce per serving to it, because it definitely gives a little bit more of the gin background to it, but it's still really a mild gin flavor.
That is dangerous. You can. The cucumber's in there.
Yeah.
I think if you did muddle it, you would definitely get the punch. Right now, it's just kind of a
Undertone.
yeah.
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 That's kind of what it was at the restaurant, though, too. It wasn't a real heavy cucumber kick. But man,
You know what? It helps on the rim too, because it kind of perfumes.
oh
You getting that?
yeah, I do.
You get a
did.
smelly cucumber.
But the Saint Germain, for the uniqueness of that flavor, doesn't really permeate through or add any kind of odd background to it. It's just a great drink.
And you had the restaurant. You had Tanqueray. Was that?
It was Tanqueray. It had a little bit more of the juniper pop to it, I guess, than what this does, but not by much. And I guarantee you they didn't add any extra Nothing against again the establishment, but I'm sure they went by the book when they're pouring hard alcohol. They don't pour a little extra like I did.
Right. No, the gin is almost ninja style in there. It's just
So subtle.
that's why I asked, because I thought it was Tanqueray at the restaurant, and you could tell that Tanqueray has a bitterness or
It does.
the gin taste. This one just is off in the background doing this ninja thing. I mean,
Right. I mean, the fact that it's lemon and cucumber gin, maybe that helps, kind of camouflage it. I haven't tried the gin straight yet. But yeah, nice hot day. Go get yourself some ingredients, and you won't regret having yourself a white linen. It's a great drink,
well, and I believe both of our wives even went, "Ooh, that's gin." Like,
right?
so yeah, this is above the Tanqueray for sure.
Because neither one of our wives are gin
Well,
drinkers
no.
by any means. So for them to say, "Wow, that's pretty good," says something about it.
Well, I need to play catch up.
Yeah. All right. There's still some in the shaker. But yeah, I guess we'll keep it short and sweet today, huh?
Yeah, I'm kind of out. I didn't. This was your recipe.
Yeah.
You said, "Come on over." I'm here.
Hey, it's hot.
Right.
You're not on call for work or nothing, and I never am. So, all right. So there you go. The white linen. I'll go over the ingredients one more time. 2 ounces. I use 2 ounces of gin. Recipe calls for an ounce and a half per serving. I'd say ounce and a half minimum, and then adjust to your taste. 1 ounce of lemon juice, half ounce of simple syrup, half ounce of the Saint Germain elderberry liqueur, and then I use 3 cucumber slices, and then slice those in half, and then top it off with some soda water, and there you go. It's really, really refreshing.
Good job, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. You're usually the one that comes up with the really kicking recipes, so I was pretty happy to pull this one off today.
I'll give you one. I'll give you
All
one.
right. All right, thanks, folks. If you give it a try, let us know. Anthony and Bree, if you're watching, give it a try. I know you guys like your gin drinks, so give this one a shot. It's definitely worth it. And anybody else out there, too, would like to hear your thoughts on it. Other than that, please like, subscribe, tell your friends, and we'll go from there.
Cheers.
Cheers, you guys. Thank you.